Yup, it's been a while and things aren't looking so good. Huge traffic jam all over the industry area. So in today's episode, we'll be fixing that issue and we'll be adding more industry buildings, which will be the animal product industry. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start building. First thing that I would like to do is build a layout to get a sort of an idea on what I would be doing. The main thing that I'm doing right now is just allocating some spaces similar to the ones that I do before. I'll upgrade my lanes to 3 lanes and then I'll split the zones into 3 parts so that I could have 3 different areas for farming industry extraction buildings. One would be on top of this hill because we don't really have much space to work with. So yeah, so let's see how this looks. Okay, so the zoning is done. Now what I'll do is I'll try to squeeze in as many buildings that I can in these areas and try to make the most of it. As you can see in this road segment there are a lot of buildings, so what you could do is you could create a bypass road which will allow the trucks that are going to the buildings that are in the end of the road to skip the previous buildings. Okay, so now I need to figure out a way to connect all the roads to the main road network and also fit the slaughterhouse, which is a massive building. I will spiral my way down from the hill to connect to the other roads and figure out a space to fit in the slaughterhouse. Now to connect to the main road network, I will be better off diverging the traffic onto different existing ways that were built in an earlier episode, as it will reduce the amount of vehicles using a single segment of road. Generally speaking, I like to stick to the existing road network as much as I can with timed traffic light or some bypasses, etc. It feels more challenging and I like doing challenging stuff, so let's see what solution I come up with. So what I've done here is from 3 of the zones, 2 of the zones traffic goes to the existing network, whereas 1 of the zones I'm directly building a route that goes directly into the cargo hub. So I think this will reduce the amount of pressure the merges are getting generally. So let's see how this works out. The road clearance looks to be good. I just move this pillar away so that it makes sense. Since we have some more space left, might as well add in another zone, and this will just be a farm and maybe a milking parlor. Okay, so for the animal products, I will commit some few warehouses for them. We have plenty of warehouse space, so we should be fine. And let's make some profit by fixing the traffic, of course. Before we go on to any traffic stuff, I'll just add in some decorations, some footpaths, some trees and some bushes here and there so that it looks good, and some maintenance buildings as well. And just by adding few tiny details, the farm looks amazing. Now the only thing that is left to do is the traffic, which is gonna be a nightmare, so let's try to fix it. Okay, so I've been watching the traffic flow for a while and I think I know the problem. So the main problem seems to be the traffic is looping around itself in the main road, causing a massive backlog, as you can see in the middle part of the road. And usually it's okay, but since there is so many vehicles moving around that the middle segment cannot keep up with it, so a quick solution would be to look at the traffic routes and provide with an alternative faster route. So let's try to do that and let's see how the traffic reacts to it. Okay, so I've made a bridge which connects directly towards the extraction building. So the main problem was that the trucks that were returning towards the extraction buildings were also going the same direction as the trucks that were going to the cargo building. So there was a lot of traffic at the end of the road, which was not meant to be. And now that I've created a faster route, the traffic will split up and hopefully this will fix the traffic issue. The middle road seems to have a lot of connections towards it, so I'm using synchronized time traffic lights so that two nodes move in a single phase. This will help when you have a lot of traffic, and I'm observing and changing the phases, changing the light systems to make sure I have the most effective traffic systems. Okay, after a while of traffic testing, it seems like people are using the new route, but the number of lanes are not enough, so I'll make this a 4-way one-way system. And since I'm not allowing any road changes, I will make special changes towards this connection where usually there would be 3 forward going and 1 left turning lane for the road, but I have changed it to 2 left turnings and 2 forwards alternatively, so that everyone has the chance to escape or go straight through. And of course I'll accommodate with the time traffic light. So let's see how this works out. Okay, it's been a while and now as you can see there is much less traffic. I've even added a toll booth so that a lot of people don't use trucks. This is like a cheat or sort of a hack that you could do with farming industry. Just increase the prices of the road and people will not use as many trucks that they were using, which prevents more traffic. And yeah, the trucks seem to be moving smoothly as well. Everything seems to be in order, even though there is a lot of trucks moving about. Everything seems to be fine for now. Yeah, and we are at about 71%, which is alright considering the amount of traffic we have. Okay, so the industry is now complete. So let's look at the numbers. We are doing 32,000, which is okay. Let's compare it to the oil industry, which is of similar scale, maybe a bit larger. Let's see how much it's doing, and whoa, you can see the difference, 97,000. At the end of the day, no matter how much you do, the oil industry is always going to be the most profitable. And I will also build the oil industry area later in later episodes to see which industry is the most profitable. As you can see, the oil industry is slightly bigger than the farming industry, but the numbers are clear. 33,000 compared to 97, which is astronomical. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, and if you want to check out the playlist on my channel related to the builds of the farming industry, the oil industry and the city itself, the links are for it is in the description. Have a good day. Bye bye.